Hey friends, I'm with Mike Breedlove here in Manteo, North Carolina, Pirates Cove Marina. Like Pirates Cove, Mike?
I love Pirates Cove.
It is the place to be. It's happening. And we're going to look at now the 306 Canyon from Grady White because you got a 2023. So let's go back to before you purchased your Grady. You were looking for some specific elements to a boat, right?
I was.
So what were those like bullet point items that you're like, I really want that in my next boat?
Well, so number one, I wanted something I could go offshore with.
Yep.
And so I'd pretty much come to the conclusion 30 foot was about as small as I was going to go.
Yes.
And so I was looking somewhere in the 30 to 33 foot range boat.
Yeah, yeah. And so you ended up choosing a Grady White, I'm guessing, over some other boats. Were you looking at any other lines, or were you like...
I was pretty sold on the Grady. I'm
Yeah.
a previous Grady owner.
Okay.
Much smaller boat. It's a 24 foot I had. But I did consider some other options.
Yeah.
The one thing I really liked about the Grady in this size range was
Yeah.
the beam being almost 11 foot wide.
It is a beanie boat, and it gives you a lot more cockpit. You can, I mean, just like the size of the cockpit itself is nice. I got to ask you, so you're a second-time Grady owner. It seems like there's just something about once you get a Grady, you stay with Grady. What is the deal with that? Having not owned a Grady, and I don't think I've been on a Grady, why do so many people like stick with the brand once they've gotten one?
I'm not really sure, other than I love the other boat that I had. Like
Yeah.
I said, it was much smaller. And then when I got to looking in this class range and with the width of this beam, and also the fishability of the boat, that was a major selling point.
So what are the elements that make it so fishable?
Well, so like we said, we already touched on the beam. The fish boxes, that was big. I got a 300 quart fish box here. I got 260 quart boxes up front.
Yep.
So on a 30 foot boat, I don't have the need to bring a great big cooler if I'm gonna hope to have a great day offshore.
Yeah, I mean, you could put easily, decent sized yellowfin tuna.
It's usually 3 to 5 people on the boat.
Yeah.
And if we fill all the boxes up, it should be time to come home anyway.
Yeah, it's you got plenty of meat at that point. Okay, so you like the fact that it had the wide beam, definitely got that. You like the fact that it had the fish boxes in the stern and in the bow area. What else was it about the Canyon that you said, I think this is the one? Any other particular features?
Plenty of rod holders.
Yeah, because looks like you've got something like 8 rocket launchers, and then you've got them running all the way down the side.
Then we've got 6 here, and we got 2 up front at the bow.
In terms of this, this area right here, have you used this at all? This is, I'm guessing you've got a live well. And...
So this is a live well.
Yeah.
I've got a nice sink here, which
Yep.
is nice for rinsing all our stuff off when we come in from
Yep.
offshore fishing, all our lures.
Right.
And then I got plenty of storage down here for tackle and
Right.
my bait trays and bags.
Right. Okay. In terms of your electronics and your console area, tell us about that. Have you been happy with the console? You've been happy with your electronics? Anything you do differently with the electronics?
No, I love the Garmin's. It's the first time I've had Garmin's, but they're very easy to navigate through.
Yep.
And the 2 16-inch Garmin's, that's very sufficient for this boat.
And you've got the joystick on this.
I do.
Big difference with just like the dockability?
Very, very big difference.
Have you had joysticks before?
No, it's the first time I've had the Helmmaster, and it took me a little bit to get used to, but once after a few little tries of parking sideways and backing up, as you can tell in a slip like this,
yeah, you've got a tight slip.
It's very tight, but I can pull right up here and just walk it sideways perfectly in.
Super cool.
Yep.
Yeah, really, really cool. Anything else that you really, now that you've had the boat for a few months, right? So anything else that you feel like you really like about any features or just any elements to it?
All in all, I'm completely satisfied with the boat. For this size boat, I think I picked the perfect match.
So you have 2 300s on this boat, and you had said to me something interesting is if you'd gone up to the 33 Canyon,
right?
You would have had to get 350s or
350s, 3 300s, or now they're offering it in the 2 425s.
And of course, you'd heard all the rumors about the 350s,
correct?
Which, it's for years now. It just seems like, and I don't know if Yamaha still makes the 350s or not, but the reason why you chose not to go that route was what?
I loved the extra couple feet that it added to the boat,
right?
But the fuel economy was big. If I'd have went the two 425s, at cruising speed, I was going to lose almost a half a gallon, a mile
huge.
or more.
So yeah, you were telling me about the fuel economy, which really impressed me. So you've got two Yamaha 300 horsepowers on here, and you're burning how much?
When I'm cruising, it's about 1.8, 1.7, somewhere in there.
So 1.8, 1.7, and you're cruising at roughly?
About 30 miles an hour.
So 30 miles an hour, if you're getting 1.7, 1.8 with 2.3, that's really, really good.
It is.
I mean, that's great fuel economy. So for you, coming out of Oregon Inlet, you're gonna run, 35 to 40 miles out, you're gonna troll all day, you're gonna come back, you're spending about $400 a day, at least right now, in fuel.
That is correct. About 100 gallons to 110 gallons on a 12-hour trip.
On a 12-hour trip. So
that's usually about 5 hours of hard running and 5 hours of trolling.
Yeah, excellent, excellent fuel economy. Anything else about this boat that if you had to design it yourself, if you were the master engineer over there at Grady, is there anything whatsoever that you would change knowing what you know about it, or anything like features that you wish it had, or maybe that you wish you would have gotten but you didn't get?
No, I honestly can't say of anything
Did you get side scan?
I did not get side scan.
that's okay. That's one to think about. That's one to think about.
That is addable.
So, yeah, very addable.
That may be the next addition to the Grady White.
Yeah, it makes a big difference, especially offshore. But I mean, love this. Love that you're happy with it, and it's just something about Grady owners. They always seem to be happy with it, and so. For someone that's gone offshore now multiple times in the 306, you feel definitely has been big enough. It's done a great job.
Yep.
Got a great, fuel economy, comfortable ride. You're talking 3 to 5 people each time.
Yeah.
And so, good choice. It sounds like.
I love the boat.
He loves the boat, and folks, that's the review for the 306 Grady White Canyon, and of course. Mike Breedlove, appreciate you letting us ask you a few questions about this. And as always, everyone, if you enjoy the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and until the next time, everyone, stay salty.